I love making biscuits and decorating them is one of my favourite things. So I thought I'd show you how to royal ice some little biscuits to make some elegant tea party biscuits like these. So first of all, what you need to do is obviously have your lovely biscuits. These ones are some vanilla butter biscuits. And then you need to mix up some royal icing. And from the royal icing, once you've made it into stiff royal icing, you need to have the stiff royal icing in here so it's of a pipeable consistency. And then you need to have some more watered down icing, either in more piping bags or in these little icing bottles. So the first thing you need to do is to pipe an outline with the royal icing. If you're a beginner, it's really useful to start with biscuits that have got straight edges, so then you can just pipe from one corner to the other. So don't make it difficult for yourself by starting with something that's very complex. And I'm just going to add on a few little candles and some little flames on top. So once you've piped the outline, it's really important to be patient and to let the whole of the piped outline dry and set completely. So this one is one that I've made earlier and it's completely dry now around the edges. If it's not completely dry, when you try to flood it with the slightly runnier icing, the edges will collapse and it won't hold the frame as you want it to. I've added pink colouring to this icing, but obviously you can make this in any colour you choose. I'm just going to use a cocktail stick to push it into the corners. This is also good so you can make sure that it doesn't overflow. I've also got some white icing mixed up, so I'm just going to use that for the bottom layer of the cake. And again, just push it into the corners. And once you've done this and filled it all with the flooded icing, you have to be really patient. You need to leave it for at least 4 hours, ideally overnight, and make sure that they're completely set before you start to try and decorate it. It can be very frustrating if you think that it's dry and then it's still wet underneath and all the decorations start sinking in. And here's a little teacup one as well, which is perfect for our tea party, so I'm just going to decorate that one whilst we're here. So once the icing is completely set and dry, then you can decorate them however you want to. But one of the things that I think is quite nice to do is to make some little handmade flower decorations. And I'm just going to pipe some middles onto those, just so that they finish off all of our decorating. And I like to make a big batch of these, and then I've got them all ready to decorate my biscuits and cupcakes whenever I want to make some. And once these have all dried, you can then use your royal icing to stick them onto your decorations. You might also want to use your royal icing to pipe on a few extra little decorations. I think that decorating biscuits like this just gives them a really special touch.